Offshore banking has become popular with the increased ease of opening accounts and the increased need for safeguarding capital and assets. People will offer varying advice concerning offshore banking, but it is best to conduct in-depth research concerning the offshore country and account that you are interested in. Many people open foreign bank accounts in tax haven locations mainly because they offer a tax-free environment. Some other aspects you need to look when selecting a country for offshore banking include the reputation of the country, economic stability, interest rates, security, and confidentiality, as well as the overall processing time. But bear in mind that the perfect banking country for one person or company might not be the best fit for another. However, the countries mentioned in this video are the ones that offshore investors and experts in the field use more than others. So here are 10 best countries for offshore banking. Number 10. Malta. Most banks in Malta cater to both personal and corporate entities and offshore a complete range of banking facilities that include both personal accounts and corporate accounts. A personal account with a Maltese bank will be a good choice for those who want to entrust their savings to a reliable European financial institution. Its offshore bank accounts are known for favorable interest rates, zero withholding tax on interest paid to non-residents, and banks in Malta permit accounts in any foreign currency. In addition, banks in Malta attract foreign customers with relatively low tariffs and a high level of data protection, which is ensured by the constant introduction of the latest information protection systems. Plus, accounts can be opened easily without even personally traveling to Malta. Number 9. Belize. Belize is considered as the easiest country to open an offshore account, which is backed by the stability of the country. The offshore banking system in this country is highly stable based on the liquidity rates of its currency. The country understands the daunting process of opening offshore accounts. As such, the country has a lenient offshore account option that allows for low deposits. Besides, the account can be opened and ran remotely to increase convenience for the account owner. Moreover, Belize offers its customers zero taxation and confidentiality. Since the state does not interfere in the affairs of its clients, this helps to increase the level of data privacy and reduce restrictions. Number 8. Cyprus. The banking system in Cyprus allows you to open several kinds of accounts, whether it be a personal account, corporate account, partnership account, or opening an offshore bank account. In recent years, the banking system of Cyprus has undergone many changes, so it has become even more developed. Cypriot banks offer not only basic banking services, but also many additional ones, including insurance, asset management, factoring, leasing, etc. Moreover, you can open an offshore bank account in this country from the comfort of your home without having to physically be present, and it only takes just about 4 working days to complete an offshore account opening in Cyprus. Number 7. Latvia. Latvia offers fast and easy access for opening a bank account for everybody. Unlike other European banks, in Latvia you could get the desired service but at a reasonable price. The costs of owning bank accounts in Latvia will not be so high. However, affordable price does not mean the poor choice of banking products and especially financial tools. On the contrary, in percentage terms, the banking sector of Latvia is not the lowest ranked for the country's economy. In addition, Latvian banks can offer the top banking products, which are all the kinds of investment products, a reliable standard of banking services, advanced internet banking, and no capital gains tax or withholding tax. Number 6. Singapore. Singapore is a global financial hub and a perfect choice for most offshore investors around the world. If you want to store huge amounts in an offshore account, Singapore can be a good option for you. In addition, offshore banking in Singapore also offers a wide range of services that meet different demands for both individuals and corporations. These services include multiple currencies, internet banking, checking accounts, savings accounts, debit and credit cards, wealth management services, etc. Remarkably, many banks in Singapore allow customers to remotely register their offshore bank account, creating a high level of flexibility and convenience for non-residents who wish to open an offshore bank account from their home country. Number 5. Panama. For over 30 years, Panama has been known as the international banking center of Latin America. Foreign business and investors are paying more and more attention to the rapid development of the country's economy and the growing potential of business opportunities. Today, more than 80 international banks, including world-famous financial institutions, operate in the country. State laws guard the protection of private property and the rights of foreigners equally with the citizens of Panama. Opening a bank account in Panama is not a very complicated procedure, but it requires more time and documents in comparison with banks in Europe. Moreover, there are no income taxes, inheritance tax, exchange controls, capital gains tax, or withholding tax. Number 4. Seychelles. This island nation has a strong international reputation, offering a full range of financial services to a variety of clients. It is also ranked as one of the best tax havens in the world. Moreover, it has a politically and economically stable environment, which is a requirement to most people. Having no direct taxation has made Seychelles a thriving source of offshore banking. There are no taxes on capital gains, corporations, withholding, property, payroll, or income. In addition, there is no exchange control, allowing free fund transfers into and out of the country in any currency. It is perfect for those who seek a very high level of secrecy and are ready to build their international structure in such a way as to take full advantage of this place. In the offshore sector of Seychelles, there are now about 140,000 international companies. Number 3. Bahamas. The Bahamas has long been referred to as a haven of untouchable assets. Being an English-speaking country, the Bahamas attracts many people for its attractive beaches and its offshore financial market. The country has a long-standing reputation in the world of offshore finance. The country has over 400 banks registered and has formed tens of thousands of corporate structures in the preceding decades. Their banking sector has more than $200 billion in assets in the country. It benefits from a stable political environment, a progressive economy, and a diverse cultural landscape, together with a high standard of living and a developed infrastructure, all of which make Bahamas a supportive jurisdiction for offshore banking. Number 2. Switzerland. Switzerland and banking are almost synonymous to anyone around the world. It is among the oldest tax havens, and for years it was considered the perfect place to open an offshore bank account. One of the main reasons for this is the country's strict privacy laws that date back over 300 years. Swiss law forbids bankers from disclosing any information about your account without your consent. Any bankers who spill the beans about clients' financial information can be deemed to violate the law and then undoubtedly must face a fine. It is estimated by the Swiss Bankers Associations that Switzerland's banks held assets amounting to approximately $10 trillion in 2020, almost half of which belong to foreigners. Nevertheless, the country remains politically and economically stable. Switzerland banks are regulated by the Swiss Bankers Association, and they are very progressive about things like crypto. Number 1. Luxembourg. Luxembourg accounts for 8% of all global offshore capital. The vast capital of investment funds has been attracted here. The banking industry is very important for the country, and Luxembourg is regarded as one of the 3 world leaders in the number of net assets under management. In addition to opening and maintaining accounts, Luxembourg banks provide customers with a wide range of services for investment funds, forming a portfolio of securities to maximize income. Luxembourg banking privacy rules closely resemble Swiss ones. In Luxembourg, as in Switzerland, legal entities have the right to open bank accounts while keeping the name of the beneficiary owner secret. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more amazing content.